Welcome to another edition of Sundown series, where today we will be talking about Sesser, Illinois. Now, this one is going to reflect just like the previous one I did. I did some digging and really couldn't find too much to go into its more sundown racist past, but it has the same kind of demographics as all the other previous ones I've heard. So this, of course, will be another short commentary, but definitely one to look out for. So, Sesser is a city in Franklin County, Illinois, United States. The population was 1,931 at the 2010 census. The current mayor is C. Jason Ashmore. In summer 1904, when coal was discovered at today's Sesser, the area was a prairie covered with wheat and cornfields. By 1906, the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Railroad had extended its lines south from Centralia to Sesser, and the new town was named after railroad surveyor John Sesser. The first mine in Sesser, the Keller Mine, was sunk in 1905 to 1906. In 1906, Sesser was incorporated as a village, incorporated as a city in 1909. Old Bend Coal Mine number 16, also called Sesser Mine, operated from 1905 to 1903. Subsidence resulting from longwall mining at the Old Bend number 21 mine by Old Bend Coal Company was a concern for some local homeowners in the 1980s. The number 21 mine, opened in 1952, was idle in 1991. The Sesser Opera House, built in 1914, is listed on the National Registers of Historic Places. As of the census of 2000, there were 2,128 people, 918 households, and 584 families residing in the city. The population density was 2,084.9 people per square mile. Now, notice something I've noticed in a pattern with all the sundown towns I've done is that their populations over time have always declined. They never stayed around the same, or even slightly increased. Most of them always declined, unless it was some cities that had already a high population. But these smaller towns, they always declined. So I'm willing to bet that their population of 1,931 10 years ago has declined in 2020. The racial makeup of the city was 98.59% white, 0.14% African American, 0.33% Native American, 0.5% Asian, 0.9% Pacific Islander, 0.19% from other races, and 0.61% from two or more races, and Hispanic or Latino of any race were 0.52% of the population. So it's usually some of the same old thing. And what I'm also noticing about some of these towns, like I'm looking at this picture, a lot of them look the same. I notice a lot of them look the same, but these are your rural areas. In case y'all didn't know, these are your rural, mainly palm colored areas that literally everyone knows everybody. Everybody probably fucking everybody. And they probably all have one or two doctors in that town that they all go to. And I would not be surprised if there was a lot of opioid usage in these towns either. But they ain't going to talk about that. But this pretty much concludes this edition of the Sundown series. Yes, I know we are still in Illinois, but we are almost out of this state and we are almost on to the next one. But y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll talk to you in the next one.